I'm really excited about it because this is a different direction with Invoker, and plus they're focusing on Zen-Oh as the leader for Invoker. That means that we get to use our old Invoker stuff. But look, we're gonna review these cards. All right, so we have the Zen-Oh leader here. It says when this card attacks, add up to one card from your life to your hand. Look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck and add up to one blue god card or up to one blue extra card to your hand. What? So basically, you can add a well, bro. You can add a sense of being a D magic to your hand. All right, that's pretty clean. Then place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. When your life is at 5 or less, you draw 2 cards. So your life is at 5 or less, so you can literally self awaken and draw 2. Bro, this is Zen-Oh, bro. So I'm curious on how they. This is crazy. All right, so on the awaken side, it says when this card attacks, you draw 1 card if your god card and invoker skill is in play, and you switch one red blue multicolor extra card in your battle area to rest mode. When you activate a red blue multicolor extra card from your hand, switch up to one of your energy to active mode. What's even crazy about this auto is that it doesn't say once per turn. That's free invoker, bro. What? Activate main once per turn. Remove one red blue multicolor extra card in your battle area from the game. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and remove it from the game. So imagine just get rid of an SCR and you get rid of something else. And this is once per turn. That's stupid. You could get rid of a blocker. You could clear a board. What you do is we're in this together and then you just get rid of something that just has more than 25k power. That's broken. That's actually something that Zen-Oh would do. Okay, so next we have Future Energy Exhaust. Fill limit, draw 1 card, activate main. Once per turn, if you have a blue god card in play, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card with energy cost of 7 or less and return it to its owner's hand. Okay, so what's crazy about this? There's a few things about this field card, right? One, it's a limit 1, so you could draw 1 card. But can you imagine if this wasn't leader lock? That would be insane. Anyway, this card is good. You draw 1 and you get rid of something. But you know, the leader card also connects with this one, so that means that you be using Future as a way to be able to defend yourself. Then you get Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Power of Conviction, Dual Attack. Just to clarify, I hope we get an SBR of this. This card is beautiful. It is beautiful. Permanent. If this card attacks, will be negated by a skill on one of your opponent's cards. You may choose one Z card in your battle area or unison area and remove it from the game instead. Activate main. Limit. Tap 2 blue energy. If your leader is blue and you have 3 or more energy, play this card from your hand. So he's a dual attacker, and he's basically, people are debating what it does with petrification. I think petrification will still go through, but let me know in the comments. But this card's really good. You could definitely play this in Soul Striker and OG Invoker if you wanted to. But this is a 4-up. If you play the Unison, this is not the Unison. If you play Zen-Oh Invoker, this is a 4-up because you're just trying to aggro your opponent. That's crazy. Okay, so we have Whis Caution. Activate main, limit 1. If your leader is Zen-Oh 1 who wipes away, play this card from your hand, add up to 1 red blue multicolor extra card with energy cost of 2 from your drop to your hand. Then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and return it to his own hand. So with this card in particular, it seems as if this is a defensive deck that slowly builds to, you know, attacking your opponent. So you could add literally you could add up to a tyranny cost back to your hand, you know, and that tyranny cost is a card that would help you minimize your opponent's hand, and it's a 20k. So I mean, it's easy to get hit, which it most likely will, but I wouldn't worry about that because you're just using the tap 1 to gain resources. Beerus Sentencing. Okay, so this card is dope. Okay, part of me wish it was U7, right? I but it would have been broken. All right, I admit. But can you imagine this being a U7 and it says if your leader is a U7 Goku? But it'll have to be like limit. It have to be unique, right? Unique crit or something. Auto. When this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in unisons, and it gets minus 20k power for a turn. So you can also use this I mean, it's an Invoker. That's just dog. This is an Invoker crit. Activate main limit 1. If your leader is Zen-Oh, 1 who wipes away, play this card from your hand. This card is actually really good. One, it would take up a lot of focus off your opponent because they will try to hit this. 2, this card is a turn 1 Invoker card. It literally is a turn 1 Invoker. You definitely run 4 of these in the deck. Oh my gosh. Next we have Satisfying Part Fate. Energy Exhaust. Counterplay. Draw 1 card. Then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards or unison, and it gets minus 20k power for the turn. That's actually really good. Then it says choose up to one of your god cards with Invoker skill, and it gets plus 15k power and double strike for the battle. Okay, so with Satisfying Part Fate, I mean it's not leader lock. The Invoker double strike is, but this particular counterplay is not leader lock. And well, the counterplay isn't, right? So that'd be pretty cool, and you get to draw a card. But to give one of your god cards Invoker with Invoker skill and double strike, that's wow. That man, what? This is, bro, what? Shin sentencing, deflect, barrier, dual attack, and blocker, bruh. So shout out to my boy Tim Wade. He mentioned if you play the Ray U7 Gohan Z battle card, you could play it from underneath it with this, which is actually pretty smart play, and it's definitely crazy and cooler meal for sure. But auto place 1 card from your hand on top of his owner's deck. When this card's played, look at up to 5 cards on top of your deck, add up to 1 U7 card, so you could literally add Apex of Power to your hand or a blue god card to your hand. Shuffle your deck, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it reduces power by the same amount as the power of the card added to your hand for the turn. Dude, so basically you add Apex of Power to your hand, you reduce the amount of that. Bro, that's a broken ass card. That's a crazy card to use. And mind you, it's not limited. You could just play another one. You can actually play this in... Okay. Anyway, that's insane. And of course, you have Fuse Zamasu Sentencing. Energy Exhaust, Indestructible. If you have a red blue multicolor card other than this card in your energy, negate this card's energy exhaust skill in all areas. So so that's pretty cool. Activate main limit 1. If your leader is Zen-Oh, 1 who wipes away, draw 1 card, play this card from your hand. Activate main. Once per turn, discard 1 god card with Invoker skill from your hand. This card gains Invoker for the turn. Okay, yeah, that's wild. Honestly, it makes me happy to see that, you know, Peter reached out to me and other people hit me about this. Honestly, this is a strong deck because it's not just, you know, it doesn't rely on TOP. TOP will play a factor in it if you wanted to, but this deck doesn't. The deck doesn't rely on TOP. And they made it to where you're able to search through the engine of your deck and rely on your battle cards. So with this particular Zen-Oh Invoker deck, you're relying on battle cards more to engage on gaining Invoker. And it only costs 1 energy. Or you want to pitch a card with Invoker. So that means that there'll be other god cards with Invoker that you can use. So this is a Zen-Oh / Invoker / little bit of U7, but I'm excited. I'm curious to see what the SCR would be like. Probably Zen-Oh or something. But anyway, what are you guys' thoughts on this? Are you guys excited? Let me know in the comments. I'm MU7. Have a great day, and remember the Lord loves you. Bye.
And this bitch going crazy.